like 20 kinds of pretzels. And nothing else, really.
We have bagel places like that over here.
Yeah, and that's a thing that I have not really witnessed here, really.
You haven't had apple pie bagels?
Stop, I'm hungry.
I know.
Maple bagels are still the best.
They are good.
I might blow your mind, but the concept you're having of apple pie is something completely different of what somebody here might expect of an apple pie.
Oh yeah, yeah, I completely understand that. It's made differently.
I mean, even the concept of just filling dough
A dish with apples and just throwing 2.5 pounds of sugar into it and cooking it and calling it a day. That's what America does.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I think our pies it's more like cakes are a little bit different structured. But yeah, if it works, it works.
I thought apple pies had been reclassified as a sex toy since 1999.
What?
Oh, yes.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
Good old American pie.
Yeah. Took me a second.
I feel older and older. Like I'm like, yeah, it's something I understand, and then I just go, oh.
One thing people might appreciate are Apfeltaschen. Imagine, the apple pie insides, American apple pie insides, but with croissant stuff on the exterior.
Yeah, those are good.
Apple turnover?
Yeah.
I think Rodingles said they weren't here this week.
No, they said I'm fine to play.
Oh, okay.
No,
just gonna grab a drink quick.
Yep, take your time. Bramble remembers all.
Bramble remembers all. Bramble is now a telltale game. A little pop-up goes next to his head when something happens. Bramble will remember this.
I've been told as a DM I have issues, but I like to think that I have catalogs.
Well, I mean, you're human. We all have issues. Like that's it's not a flex. What?
I understood your joke, Bramble.
No, I know it. I'm annoyed all over again because I know who said it.
It's fine. No saying names on production.
It's fine, but I made a post about this. I was like, whether I'm 14 or 44, I react the same way when people talk a little too spicy about people I like. So,
well, I appreciate that you like me, sir.
Hey, you're all right.
Well, you've decided to spend.
Bastard.
You've decided to spend PaizoCon with me. You could have watched Glass Cannon. I mean, they're doing a lot of Starfinder stuff right now.
I've never heard of Glass Cannon. I'm so not dialed in.
Oh yeah, no, they're pretty popular. The problem is there's just too much content in the world right now, and the economy of attention is just really hard.
Skid is well worth it in and of himself, and the others are very good too. I personally don't care for Troy as a DM. I much prefer Skid as a DM, but Troy has his moments as well. He's committed to the role of DM, mostly because the others don't want to do it.
As is typical.
Yeah. Oh man,
yesterday.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say the song of DMs everywhere.
Yeah. Still can't believe yesterday while we were watching PaizoCon, I'm just going like, who the hell is this guy? And Nick knew who it was, but never noticed a key feature about them I will not mention right now. And we were just like, we were so confused when he was talking about Starfinder.
You know what? It just goes to show you the power of second monitor content. Like, you know, I don't know. It was never important to me, so I never bothered to pay that much attention to it until it was mentioned.
Well, that's part of the power of being a bear, sir. I mention everything. So how is everyone's week going?
Pretty good.
Not too
Yeah,
bad
doing
on
well.
my end.
How are your campaigns going? Tell me.
Finished book 2 of Jewel of the Indigo Isles last week, or this week.
Mm.
And
The
then
Black Prince yet?
What?
Did you marry the Black Prince yet?
No.
Oh,
No.
wasted
But
opportunity.
but one of them, instead of relenting the captain's quarters for the prince on their ship, they said no, but you can share the room with me, and instead of like building a bunk bed, they're now sharing a bed. So that's something.
Dude, that is rivalry relationship right there. Major points to that PC.
He's like, no, I'm not giving up the captain's quarters, but if you want to stay in here, you can share the king size bed.
No, I'm not going to share the treasure with you. But if you want to get married and take half, that's up to you.
So which of them winds up being Big Spoon and Little Spoon?
Oh no, one of them disappeared for a long time, and because they got upset, and he was like, I missed you last night. Where were you?
Oh my god.
So they're having fun with it. They're and they're players.
Aren't
But
they
and
basically,
then
pirates now?
oh yeah. They've now finished their MacGuffin hunt, and are entering into the big reveals here very soon. Like maybe in 2 sessions, things start to get like, what the fuck is actually going on?
Crash, how is your Gatekeepers campaign going?
It's kind of fallen apart, unfortunately.
What happened?
Person needed to take a break from mental health. Another guy's moving to another province.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it happens.
There'll be plenty of opportunities to run it again with the remaster coming out in a couple months.
I'm actually considering gearing up to do like my own campaigns. There's an idea for one I had for a while, and then other little things have been lined up that work to add to it. It's mainly going to be like a free roam game in Absalom. Just basically, let's use the Absalom book.
Oh, nice.
But it started out as a dumb idea from a buddy. I'm like, I think we can make this work. Make them be like, the group is fixers for people that get hired to help. Basically, the A-team. But they all have to be pious. They don't have to be clerics or champions, but they all have to be pious. And they have to be all deities that get together. They will be the Amen.
Oh, God. Nice. Iron, how's Triumph of the Tusk going?
I am on a break because one of the players is on vacation, so we are going to take 2 weeks. It's already been a week. Chapter 1 is over, and we are going into chapter 2 with some new rules. I am changing some things to better accommodate the pacing of the group.
It's Oregon Trail, right? That's that chapter?
Yep, it's that chapter.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to it, but the sad part is it has absolutely nothing to do with what's written in the book.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
All the fun stuff is stuff the PCs came up with.
JK, any other campaigns?
Currently, not having the time for it really, so I'm focusing on this one.
Oh, well, thank you. That's extremely flattering.
Yeah, I mean, it also has to do that nothing wants to compete with this time slot because honestly, everybody I know knows that in this time slot I have this.
Oh, wow. That they recognize that this is Bramble time?
Well, not you specifically, but it's the Spätzeln time. So with the buddies and the dice and whatever they are doing.
The Spitzel?
Spätzle, it's like a it's hard to explain. It's similar to Friend, but regional and a little more close.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, since you all told me how your campaigns are going, I am playing in a Drift Crisis game on Sunday. We're gonna be taking a break this week, but I play a Pantra sniper by the name of Ruby, and she is basically living out her fantasy of a sitcom called Quantum Leap. And apparently she's going into other dimensions where she is, or other timelines where she was, and every leap could be the leap home.
And do they care about this universe that they're in at all?
Oh my god, we don't even know where the hell we are. At this point, we're just trying to get home. That's like the major thing. And we've each been given a crew member, and each of those crew members, like, I wrote, like, very specific stuff about mine. I helped people make tokens and stuff for theirs. And, Irons is a Metroid. Barathu?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeremy.
Close enough.
Yes. Jeremy, not sure. I'm not sure. All right. So now that we've decompressed, let's talk about what's going on with your colony. I've changed the chat name. I don't know if you've noticed.
The chat name?
Yeah, the voice chat name.
Honestly, oh, definitely not First Colony. Yeah.
I wasn't sure what it was before.
No, I'm starting to think that your idea was either a natural 1 or a natural 20. It's you know.
I'm not sure, honestly.
Well, we might get some affirmation of that today. Why don't you give me a brief recap of everything that happened last time? I think there was a lot.
I can go over it since Crash wasn't here, and Iron did it last week, and JK did before that.
It was Rodingle's time to do the recap.
It was, but he's not here.
Bad baby.
So, last week, we started off with the aftermath of the event. We had an autopsy performed on Balco and realized that it was a sudden transformation. His death was instantaneous, and it was caused by a scream. There was no physical signs of trauma indicated in the change. His body was saturated with an unknown form of necrotic radiation, suggesting some sort of external force. The scream seemed to have stripped the life from him in a single moment. Ferlet's death was caused by a deliberate a deliberate painful shot. Balco wanted her to suffer before she died. We realized that it was radiation based. We were given a new Geiger counter to detect these anomalies. I apologize, I need to cough.
Yeah, take your time, sir. Take your time. Take a drink of water. I'll continue. So, the doctor came back to you, gave you the information. I think it was at this time that you got a couple visitors. And Gilcrew was one of them, a personal friend of the patron. Let's get him up here.
I mean, we are skipping a lot of stuff if we are skipping to the visitors.
Oh,
yes, there was the big reveal that Derdrick was in fact Balco's lover, and that for quite some time the two had been seeing each other. Derdrick claimed that she was providing teaching to
this is
Balco.
This is background character stuff, Administrator. This is not important stuff.
Oh no, it is important to us.
It is extremely important.
And then it was subsequently revealed after Derdrick informed us that Balco was her lover, that Balco was also seeing Ferulette, and the reason the two of them were outside was because they were about to have a secret rendezvous. Derdrick did not take this well, and then chaos ensued as a bunch of angry people grieving and wanting, their loved ones back, yelled at each other because Balco couldn't possibly be seeing more than one person at a time.
Hang on. Someone's telling me that I am being quiet. I must. That's never a thing with Bramble.
We then had to decide on what we wanted to say for the public about the radiation incident or our botanist incident. And then after all of that, we went to the spire. Discovered that it is either a Rosetta Stone or a nail.
Boom!
Yes, a nail planted in the earth, spouting signs of the apocalypse, that it is connected to giant underground Magitech facilities or something like that. I don't know.
What exactly was that sound that was just made?
Doom?
I think it was.
Oh, it was Doom.
JK saying Doom.
Okay, I thought it was just like I thought maybe
Yeah.
Right. It might be tasty. We haven't tried it yet.
Yeah. And then after doing as much studying as we felt necessary, we came back to the sisters and informed them that we are naming the spire Ferulet's Rise.
Yep.
And are going to have it be permanently displayed in her memory. Then we had the visitor.
That is incredibly sweet. I have to tell you that in all the 2 playthroughs of Horizons of the Vast, that has never happened.
I mean, we're not that nice. Come on, don't give us that much credit.
I'm pretty sure the real Housewives of New Horizon haven't happened in the other campaigns too.
Oh, we're gonna do a reality show for real? We're gonna need that communications array.
If things carry on like that, we
Yeah, the
might as well.
Broadcast
I mean,
studio, guys. Next project?
let's be real. This is like the Truman Show on crack, but we're watching an entire civilization grow. You could very easily market everyone being surveilled at all times.
Didn't you say you wanted cameras everywhere?
Don't ask too many questions, Ramble.
Now, the broadcast studio is funnily enough somewhat in scope for us, so it is not too far off.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta say that the broadcast studio will bring a lot of events, as well as your own events that you wish to make. Because, like as a DM, I'll take events that you want to do if you can make suggestions. We don't have to follow the module word per word. Oh, Alton says Romances of the Vast. I like that one. Or Horizons of the Heart.
Kind of like that one a lot.
Alton, take a hero point.
Yes, then we had the visitor Gilcrow from Triaxis. They were very interested in the discovery we made of the golden bloom flowers. This is an incredibly important resource, and he believes that this could be instrumental in helping find a cure for the draconic liver disease. He was so pleased, in fact, that he was willing to gift the entire party a large all-terrain vehicle that will accommodate my companion and Zunar.
Yep. Plus any NPCs you want to bring along the way. I've got the means to customize this in any way you see fit, and I think if I haven't shown you the base plans already, I will do that this week, because I think like next session or the session after that you'll be getting it.
Awesome.
I think I have seen at least some things of it, and it already looks amazing.
Yeah, the vehicle looks great.
Yeah.
You can thank Mishka Maps for that. Mishka does a very wonderful job on his Patreon, and we're using a lot of his map and assets in this.
Mishka Maps, take a hero point. I'm not authorized to do that, but take one.
I agree. After promising us a vehicle, Gilcrow hinted that our patron may in fact be making a visit in the future, as they are incredibly impressed with our progress in under a year. It was at that point where we had representatives from, it wasn't the Starfinder Society, it was the Xeno Wardens.
It was the Xeno Wardens. Bramble made an oopsie. I apologize.
Okay, so it was the Xeno Wardens and the Akatonians who came to visit. It was revealed pretty quickly that each of the settlements had a similar incident take place with when the scream happened. The Akatonian leadership revealed that their colony's commander was afflicted by the scream, and instead of turning into a vicious killing undead, they instead contracted vampirism. And it was also mentioned that the representative from the Xeno Druids said that the stag bears that migrated into their territory suddenly underwent a similar type of transformation as Balco did around the same time as the Scream. We came to the conclusion that if it happened to our colonies, it probably happened to everyone's colony on the planet at the same time. And at that point, we went into crackpot theories about what's actually going on, and then the session ended.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I redid a little bit. Oh, go ahead.
I think the last words, or amongst the last words spoken, were the culling shadow.
Yes, I said, what do you know about the culling shadow? And then Bramble said, and the session is over.
No, Derdrick said session is over. Your
That's right.
communications expert said it. Yes. So they have no idea what you're talking about, nor do they realize that you found this, stone spire. Why did someone add 12 miles to these
Don't
things?
they just appeared at a minute ago out of nowhere.
Okay, let me do this, because these can stand on top without the need.
Did you change it to be one image with the...
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
Transparent.
Yeah.
I wanted to make it as easy as possible for you guys to realize where the tokens and stuff were.
Very nice.
Thank you. So, now that you have these visitors here, what exactly are you going to do? Because that switchboard is lighting up. Perhaps we should go to the administrative office so we can have that as a backdrop.
Derdrick, no more ignoring communications. Patch whoever that is through.
Okay. And the
The
other
standing
four...
order was always important communications like this don't get ignored.
You hear a Vesk lady shouting at you. You hear someone from the Aspis Consortium shouting at you, saying that they're sending a junior officer over immediately. Stop all experiments now, or else.
Have we just put everyone on red and then just never followed through? It seems like...
Did you just start a party line? Is everybody all on with each other at once now?
Yeah.
I think this all might be because of the Scream business.
Ooh, where's Crash? Hang on. I have to... There we go. And we'll take him away. So, who do you want to respond to first? Because you've got the Starfinders, you've got the Aspis Consortium, you have the Vesk.
The Aspis Consortium is going to be concerned about money first. Starfinder Society is going to want to know what the hell we found and if they can exploit it for money. Also bad. The Vesk, I do not know enough about them to assume what they would want. We can
Zod just stares directly at you and says nothing.
Look, not like you're an open book. You don't talk much about, anything. So, I lived on Triaxis my whole life. I'm sorry.
Yeah, generally speaking, how productive would you think the West Colony might be at this moment if they also experienced the Scream?
I mean, they'd probably put the whole place on some kind of lockdown, martial law.
I thought martial
Seems
law
like it makes sense.
Martial law was 24/7 in the Veskarium.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, we can start with the predictable or unpredictable.
I mean, my thinking is if the Starfinders are dealing with this in any way, shape, or form, they have already started researching it to sell the Scream or something. So they might have some amount of information.
the other two representatives in the room while we're having this conversation?
Yes, they haven't left. You didn't tell them to leave, so they're just like, we want answers too.
I'm gonna look over at the both of them. It seems we've had some communications failings. I apologize for that.
What?
This
Where-
woman kicks down the door and says,
Oh,
now she comes forward and steps right in front of you all. She tells you, I have a business proposition for you.
this was consortium.
Does it
As she
involve
kicks in
paying
the
for that
She has a
door?
plasma cannon leveled at her.
It's, and she raises her hand. No, aggressive tactics were just part of my shtick. And she drops everything and raises her hand and puts them on the back of her head while she looks at Slate.
And what did we learn about knocking?
I didn't know you had a dwarf.
That is mildly
He's
racist.
just quicker to react than me. I might have already shot. I don't know. We had the death in the colony. We might be on edge, like the Viscarium. I hope you don't deal with them like this.
We're all on edge.
And your solution is breaking and entering.
It wasn't breaking and entering. I kicked the door to make a flashy entrance and, the feminine mystique. I thought...
It's a sliding door.
Could you, please do security outside so we do not have any more unexpected intruders? Hello, welcome. What is your name? Please sit down.
Thank you. And she composes herself and reorients herself as she says, I am Budina Lod. I'm a junior Aspes Consortium agent.
Are you here because of the scream that
What?
may or may not have killed people in your colony?
Well, no one in my colony is dead. We were actually interested in purchasing your recent discovery of a stone spire that has runes on it. We've brought all the materials. We're ready to carve it up and take it off your hands.
No.
You didn't even hear our offer.
It is now a monument to the dead.
And cutting it up might actually cause some more. I mean, on a global scale. I'm pretty sure of it that it is a harbinger of doom. You know the deal. Cutting off harbingers of doom is not a good deal.
I see. Well, I was prepared to offer you 6 RU for it, but if that is your feelings on the matter, you don't happen to know a man named Thrill, do you?
Well,
I do not believe so.
What's he look like?
There's no one in that colony by that name.
Well, they're looking for someone named Alisp, and Alisp has gone missing for quite some time now from our colony. If you do happen to find them, can you please contact Thrill within our charter? It's Celestine, in case you've forgotten.
Well, we'll keep an eye out. We're about to discuss the going-ons of this planet. If you're willing to stay, it might behoove us to have more representatives know, for we're not caught off guard if more incidents take place.
I wish I could, Administrator, but as a junior agent, I don't have the authority to speak on behalf of Celestine.
Then you can listen, and you can report, yes?
Yes, of course, she says, looking over at Slade again, and she very quietly settles down in the seat while taking out a data pad.
If you want to leave, you are free to. Don't think you're being held hostage because of our dwarf. But yeah, there might be some things going on with the aforementioned scream that might complicate things here.
Who the heck carries their plasma cannon with them at a console?
You don't?
He does, clearly.
Haven't you been attacked by some kind of Fey critters too at some point?
The Fae?
They're crawling through. They're crawling in through the air ducts or something.
I'm sorry, Administrator. I'm straight. I don't know anything about the Fae.
We have... Axiom ignores the comment. We have 3 nations who are wishing to get a hold of us. What we say we make this easier and just do one giant conference call. I do not want to repeat this conversation 3 more times.
Derdrick is going to patch all the lines together, and she's going to open comms on speaker so any one of the administrators can speak.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to formally apologize for any communication interference we have had over the last 3 months. There was a misunderstanding. We are hoping it is resolved now. I would like to, before we begin, confirm a suspicion we have about incidents that took place, and then he'll continue on the entire spiel.
Yep. At which point the Vesk lady will interrupt and say, "You do understand that you're risking the wrath of Directive 9, right?"
And you're risking the wrath of a dragon that's coming over here if you employ Directive 9, whatever that means. I mean...
Can I do a recall knowledge check?
Yep, but you have someone in the room who can tell you what Directive 9 is.
So, as a player, what is Directive 9?
It is the Vesk Secret Service. They're basically James Bond for the Vesk.
There's a moment where you see Kuzan's eyes light up, like he's excited for half a second, and then he remembers where he is in the situation. He's like, "Oh." Leans over to Axiom. That's bad. It's very bad.
Are they threatening us?
Absolutely.
Lovely.
Yeah, that was in his subtext.
Hello. Axiom is a robot with a -2 to all diplomatic skills. What is subtext? Well, we do not wish to incur the wrath of your secret service, but I do feel that it would behoove all of us to share what information we have on the night of blah, blah, blah.
Yep. So they begin transferring their data and whatnot, even the Aspis Consortium, which didn't have a death in their colony. At this point, the Starfinder Society will offer a research treaty with your settlement to help you on your research for this scream, and possibly share the benefits of the research with both their colonies.
We have to make friends eventually.
Do we?
No, we don't. But it might help in the long run. If we are, the one guy on the planet that's like, "Fuck you! All these resources are mine. I'm not talking to anyone. Go away." We're the asshole.
Not if you own the planet.
That's true.
Conquest.
A deadman switch that explodes the entire planet might also work.
That's pretty dark, Arya.
I mean, I'm just stating the facts. We're standing on a massive, explosive planet here, probably.
I mean, the same could be said about every star in the galaxy.
The Vesk lady goes like, "You're prepared to destroy the entire planet? Is that a threat?"
No!
No. No, it is an omen that also threatens us.
Is an omen a threat? She asks, confused.
It is a fear of a potential threat based on speculation.
Propaganda. I can see you're experienced at this.
What do you guys think? Research. What is this only for this project, or is this a perpetual research agreement?
This is a research agreement. The Starfinder Society is willing to share their resources on, particularly because they want to find out more about whatever this is. So they're going to, they're going to front a little money to you. Let's say they're going to give you 8 RUs, but the condition is you need to build specific things for it.
Does the 8 RU
specific things first?
That's up to you. They're not expecting it immediately. So, the things that the Starfinder Society would want from you is either a ley line network, a library, or something that, a large building that would contribute towards the type of research that you're doing. I gave you 2 examples, a ley line network and a library. Those are the only 2 examples that they gave you, but anything else that you could justify. This is a one-time opportunity.
Probably
I know we were thinking about a library last week.
We talked about the library as probably the next thing.
Yeah, I think we were thinking about it in month 10.
Mm-hmm.
Right after waste disposal.
Yeah. Here's worst case scenario. We build a research facility. I assume they're going to have joint operations working in our facility. We may have to deal with more information leaks or spies in the future for other projects, and that is a risk we will have to take if we allow them in our settlement.
We'll allow you to choose the representative from the Starfinder Society. We have a sweet little skittermander that's ready to come over.
Axiom is okay with the research agreement. I'm willing to take the risk.
If I were to send a spy, it would also be a skittermander. But, well, on principle, I'm okay with it. We might carve out a little exception for, medical research, which is, we have some off-planet interests that might bind us in this regard, so we can't completely decide on that end. But anything in regards to the incident, absolutely, we will share. It is planetary security, after all.
Slaint, what do you think?
As long as they don't go touching my stuff.
Who's on?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
We agree.
Starfinder Society will enter into a research treaty with you on month 3. This is a monumentous occasion for our 2 prospective settlements and their continued future. The Vesk lady is going to cut her off and say, like, yeah, that's great, eggheads. What about what's happening? How do you stop it if you're not the ones responsible?
Will we find out where it started?
Well, turn it off, she commands.
You do realize that the entire reason we just made an agreement with the Starfinder Society was...
Actually, I think we should
Never
let our
mind.
ambassador. We should let our ambassador to the Viscarium speak on this.
I stopped mid-sentence. I'm just like, okay.
Ambassador, we have one of those?
Yes, you.
Oh.
It's like, wait, I'm the best.
Brain's so smooth, you can't insult me. They roll right off.
When did we get an awakened koala?
Oh no.
Kuzan, I think you're the best to explain to the Viscarium the technical details of this entire matter. In your own words, of course.
Kuzan just slow blinks at you, processing the words. Huh. All right. Did she give her name?
Oh, she did not give her name. But the current administrator of the Vest Colony, which I've forgotten, she will give her name. Great job, DM, for getting that.
Bane of all GMs, like random NPC. Oh, what's their name? Fuck you! I didn't.
She's in book 4. She's in book 4. I'm sorry. I glanced at it.
You're good.
Fine.
You're good.
You think they tell me all that information in book 1 with the charters, and it's just like, nope.
I've had to do the same as how I wound up with Jeff the Hippo Man.
You were also the one that actually told us what the disease was, because I quoted it from the book and had no idea what it was, and I'm just going like, wow, that sounds awful. And Crash was just like, oh, he has liver disease.
They were like, oh, he's just an alcoholic. That's all.
Oh god.
So Kuzan's going to explain as best he can, which is not the most... It's a conversation between Vests, so it's not like it's gonna be the most highbrow conversation. But, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Are you going to tell her about the spire or anything else, or are you still going to keep that secret?
Is this a video thing?
No, it is voice only, because the Vesk and the Aspis and the Starfinder Society don't have things quite as well in hand as you do, but their equipment may be better. It was put towards other things.
Okay. Because Kuzan is not going to tell everything, but it's very clear from everybody in the room that knows him that he is extremely uncomfortable not giving full disclosure. He keeps it very vague. Like, we're looking into this whole necro what's its thing, and we'll get back to you.
Necro. Undead. Very well. Carry on, soldier. If you see any signs of the swarm, report back to us immediately.
Kuzan, do report to us first if you see any swarm.
Kuzan gives Axiom a little salute.
All right, so
Good
you.
thing they couldn't see that. They probably would have been incredibly offended.
So you've pacified people for now. The Aspis Consortium is willing to take a no from you on the Spire because they were ready to chop that thing up.
Hell no. I don't like. I'm sure there was a number where we'd be like, sure, but it had to be a lot, and it definitely was not 8.
And not what you just open with either.
Well, that's she.
Not
That's. Go ahead.
I think Harrier would
and not
be
with
so...
any indicator, not without any indicator from us that we want it just gone.
Yeah. I think Harrier would be so superstitious about the whole thing. She would have been very much against it. I think no matter the price.
Yeah. Like
So-
1,000 units, I'd be like, okay, you can
No.
have it.
Definitely not. So to answer Crash's concern, the whole reason why she did that the way she did it is because she's a junior representative and she's extremely aggressive. You pulled the plasma cannon on her. That took all the wind out of her sails.
Oh no, it absolutely makes sense for the character, but that's what she opened with and immediately set us back on the, well, we're not trying to get rid of it, so no.
Yeah. She does not have the skills to negotiate. She was given one
versus
offer.
Yeah, versus someone more experienced might have like waited for any indication of us saying like, should I show we want rid of it, and then go, well, we could take it off your hands. But again, that would require someone more experienced.
Yeah. Perhaps they'll
We
try
will be
again.
looking into the Spire in the most literal way possible.
You know, perhaps they'll try again in the future. You never know.
Will I need to include an army system into the spreadsheet?
So, a standing army is something that's not permitted on New Harmony because you are not allowed aggressive actions against your neighbors.
Thank
It will
God.
not be a standing army, it'll be a security force.
Security
Made of
Yeah,
force is
volunteers.
allowed. Both of those
And if
things. Go ahead.
If they're volunteers, it's not technically an army because,
Also, there won't be a standing army because most of them will be sitting down. We will be equipping them with vehicles, all of them.
So both Crash and Nictorak are correct. Those are the proper terms to give yourselves, defenses. You can also do the build fortifications project. I believe that will increase your security as well.
mounted laser cannons.
So now that you've pacified all the people on comms, are you going to say goodbye to your visitors, or are you gonna just let them linger?
I mean, if the visitors from the other colonies want to hang around a little bit, as long as they don't kick any more doors in and ask before entering, I think they are allowed to stay a little bit.
The
And
junior
our honored guest, of course, is invited to everything he wants to do.
she's gonna
You
stand.
need to stay the night. Feel free. We will provide accommodations.
The junior officer stands up and says, "That won't be necessary, and thank you." Well, this got off onto the wrong foot. Hopefully in the future, we can we can work together, and she will politely see herself out the opposite door where
one more
Slate
question.
is. Yes.
Where on the planet are you roughly in relation to us?
Oh, we're over by the east.
By the east, and
Yeah, along the coastline.
are you our direct neighbors, or?
Oh, we're one of your direct neighbors. To the south is
Okay.
Akaton.
That's weird that you didn't have a scream incident. But yeah, thank you. Keep your eyes open for anybody who is in that who wasn't before.
What for security? Ooh,
Also, in that direction, also like wildlife. Keep an eye open.
yes. The Xeno Druid says that she's already figured out the answer to the problem. She's going to start awakening the stag bears. That will help.
Do that in your own home. When nobody...
Just think of what they'll be able to tell us.
You know, Nexium's goal and the Xeno Druid's ambitions are pretty close to the same. One is just mechanical and one is nature. I think, can't fault them for that.
Akatonian woman will also see herself out and say, we're in this together. Whether you choose to work with us or not is your volition, but I've put my cards on the table, gentlemen. I hope we'll stay in touch. And she'll bow and leave.
Highly appreciated. Have a good journey home.
How many days after the death is this meeting taking place?
Possibly the next week.
Okay.
Things are starting to ramp up here because you guys are successful. And the way that I track progress in this campaign is your success. I can't tell you the means of the success, but you are being successful.
Well, that was eventful.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, I could really use some quiet weeks.
Oh, what's going on this planet? Derdrick asks, confused.
I don't think saying that I don't know is comforting.
Derdrick, I think you should attend counseling sessions before we get into the details of what I'm suspecting.
Oh, well, it can't.
You're dealing with a loss currently.
I know, but I can still do my job, Administrator. I promise you, it won't interfere with my duties.
Yeah.
I
wasn't implying that you couldn't do your job. I'm just implying that whatever is going on might also bring a certain doom with it.
I've never known a Lashunta to be a pessimist.
I'm not. I'm a realist.
Well, let's hope that what you believe does not come to pass. What's next on the docket?
She begins going through the regular process of the day, and things begin to become more normal. Like the regular requests and everything. And she looks at some of them and goes like, oh, this is a request from Ismith 11, and she hands it to Axiom. I can't read it.
Oh, it's in Endrophin. Hold on.
As you decipher it, it's just like, you have to tell Veach to move. I'm tired of the slugs.
Apparently, Vish has new pets, and they are encroaching in Ismith's space. Seems like a minor task.
How encroaching.
She's not very descriptive. It says, slugs, make them go away. Vish bad.
Oh god. Yeah, let's get on it.
Mm-hmm. So as you're going for the door, you hear a boom, and the administrator building shakes.
Oh, god damn it.
What the hell was that?
Can we have a different planet, please?
How long after the other representatives leaving does this explosion take place?
As long or as short as you want it to be, administrator.
It.
Your work is never going to end as Ismith 11 comes out, and she begins pointing over the Veach's house, and she does that thing with her hand to signify an explosion.
You're telling me that the slugs that he brought into the colony, that their slime was actually nitroglycerin? Oh my god.
And she goes over to Two Core's guns and takes a shotgun and cocks it. And comes with you.
Okay, sure.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Sure.
Why not?
Give the one with severe communication hurdles a gun. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Draken, let's go activate recording mode.
Jerry Springer mode activated.
He's got that whole encounter with the sisters and Derdrick on tape, so, you know, we ever feel like we need some extra money.
I have to make Draken big, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I
don't know why he wants to be small.
the reason why is on appearance, the dimensions are fixed because of the token ring I have enabled.
Ah.
So I have to unlock the dimensions, and then he becomes big.
Understood. He's gonna stand where Zunar is standing, since Zunar is not here.
Yeah. Let me get rid of Zunar. There you go. And you have Ismith 11 with you with the shotgun.
No, Ismith, no.
Banging on the door. No, okay. She'll stand over here.
Oh, there's a door.
Yep.
Probably use the defend exploration action, Kuzan. That way you have your shield raised when you open the door.
Yes. Oh, right. This is before the retraining.
Yeah.
Oh, you can just say the retraining happened. I'm very loose about that. I mean, most of this campaign is going to be downtime between running the colony and everything. Like, I can't be a stickler about that.
Okay.
Because I switched Solar Shield with Stellar Rush.
Okay. Well, you can still open the door first.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
That seems like I'm not opening the door.
I will take the scout exploration action, though.
That sounds like a good idea. I'm looking forward to.
Yep, P for party, and you can look at your slot available, and you can put in any exploration activity you would like in there.
Oh, there we go. Exploration. Oh, somebody's already scouting. Never mind.
Oh, it's my dragon, looks like.
Oh.
Because he gets an exploration action.
In which case, I'll just throw the search action on there, I guess. Simple enough.
Yeah, let's just...
I do like that it now says party travel and exploration speeds, and they have everything right there. That's incredibly useful for us. Size up, search.
Yep. I don't see anything yet, but if I have the chance to observe something for longer than a minute...
There you go. You can drag that on yourself since we have scouting bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to make my blind perception check for search now?
Yes, please. Because the neighbors are being very, very adamant with you in the vicinity right now. They're yelling
I'm also searching.
No sweat. They're yelling at you to get rid of Veach.
All right. Are we all set?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
He's not going to kick the door open, but...
Oh, why not?
Well, you know what? He's going to kick the door open.
Okay, you kick
Dirt
the door.
dominance.
Yeah. Ah! You hear someone panicking on the other side. Administrators!
Hello.
What's going on?
You're just in time!
What did you do?
She is ready!
Oh god.
Ooh, what did she... You know what? I'm curious. Show me.
Okay. And he begins to punch like a sequence into the door and opens it. Oh, behold! Is she not beautiful?
Ooh.
What are they?
Pregnant!
Oh, okay. And do they explode?
Yes, that is the best part, Administrator.
Is it a self-replicating creature that produces lots of slugs?
Well, yes. What? That is reproduction. That is how reproduction works.
How quickly does it happen?
He looks... Oh, Veach not know that part. Not yet.
Have you consulted with the Engellos sisters to enhance your wall in any shape, way, or form?
Oh no, not necessary. Not necessary. They cannot escape. They are slugs. How would they get out? And you see this one
An explosion?
This one compresses itself and goes into a minuscule crack, and all of a sudden, it's outside the building.
No, that's certainly not good. Okay.
Which weaknesses of those things right now?
Weaknesses?
Yep.
Oh, Veach still studying them.
Are they edible?
Oh, I wouldn't, Administrator. Too spicy.
Understood. Wonderful. I'm going to run outside quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Ismith, get to court. There is a escaped slug. We will deal with Veach. Make sure the colony takes care of it. It's only one. Remain your distance from it. They may be explosive. Oh, we need to take care of this problem right now. Go.
Me. She goes.
Veach, I am very sorry. We are going to need to terminate your project.
Oh, no, she is with Brood.
Was.
Well, that's the problem also.
They don't have like black and white markings on their face, on the quote unquote faces, do they?
Well, they look like this.
No, I see what they look like. I'm making sure there's no... Okay.
Yeah,
They're
no.
not the worst kind of slugs they could be.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have an incinerate button for this room?
No.
I'm standing right here.
I have the impregnate button.
Oh God, what did you do?
You have a button for that?
Yes. more efficient that way.
What? Oh, please. You know what? We will discuss this after. We need to kill them. I'm so sorry, babies.
So this one begins flying around the room, the massive one, as it senses, combat.
I am going to attempt speaking in Aklo and Fey and Draconic at it to see if it understands anything I'm saying.
Okay. So it does not respond, to which Vichvi says, "Oh, don't worry, Administrator, they're mindless."
Lovely. I'm sorry.
We're about to understand plasma cannon.
Oh.
That's something a lot of things understand.
Oh, he begins nuzzling on Slate's arm, going like, no hurt.
I saw it coming somehow.
Vich is gonna leave the room. He can't watch this.
We can get you new pets, Vich. Just tell us before and we can make sure the room's secure enough.
Fail-safe room incinerator and reinforced walls will be needed in the future.
Or a facility outside of the settlement. I'm all for free ranging explosive slugs, yeah.
Oh, she I'll take her on the initiative since her token broke on the thing. I'll take her with the others since they're all gonna be the same anyway.
Wasn't that the big one?
That was the big one, but I'm going to do it at the end of combat because for some reason her little thing didn't show up. Now let's get some appropriate battle music here. So, Axiom, I believe you are first.
I believe I am.
Aren't they cute?
Oh, very. Axiom is going to spend his first action to modify with Killbot, giving Draken +2 damage. Is then going to spend 2 actions commanding his creature. We're gonna bring it like here. And then we are gonna... What is the range on this thing?
It is the
10.
range of the weapon.
It is. I can place...
The burst is the 10.
Understood. We are gonna throw it right there.
Okay.
I need a reflex save from all 3 of those homies. Oh, geez, 24. Okay. Sure. Sure, man.
They don't want to die. Just to let you know, they're CR -1 and they don't want to die.
Okay.
One of them
piercing.
One of them crit succeeded, so he will take nothing. That's a half. And that's a half. I apologize. I don't know why
You're good. You can't control the dice.
No, not that. I'm talking about the
Image not loading into the
everything.
Chat.
Yeah, everything is organized specifically. That should fix it.
All right.
There we go. That'll help in the future. Slate!
Gonna move up and blast them.
Okay. Same area, or?
Yeah, it'll be the same 3.
Okay. Let's see.
Man, these saves on these guys.
Yeah. So when it is reduced to 4 or less HP, it's going to take its movement, do a strike, to bite, it misses, and then it's gonna self-destruct.
Hey, he's gonna hit his friends. Or at least 2. That's fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
Good robot.
Critical failure.
I love it. Set off a chain reaction of explosions.
That was the idea. Double. And this one was a success, so he takes half. He's dead. He also explodes.
Yeah.
But he explodes in place.
Yep. Which means this one has to roll it again.
No. Oh, yes.
Failure.
Roll high on the damage. Nice. It's fantastic.
As Veach cries from outside, no! No! Haria, how could you? They're like puppies.
Explosive puppies.
Yeah. I mean, it's not optimal, but let's go and you know what? Get the big guy. I do not want to see this explosion.
Okay.
And with shooting them.
Okay.
And with that declared, I will be shooting them.
Oh no!
Fucking slugs!
You do have a
And-
hero point.
Yeah, but I will shoot them again.
Oh dear God!
I
One
will
in
need
400
to get this out of my
temps.
system.
I love it. You know what? Haria must be having internal dilemmas. It's cute. It's pregnant. I can't do this.
No, it
So-
isn't.
So Haria, it's got the little dealy bops like you
Starfinder.
do. Maybe you had a slug as a child.
That's deeply offensive. Veach.
Kuzan, it's your turn.
I vote we rename these slugs to Durkas.
Oh no.
Team America.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, let's see.
Don't you also explode, Kuzan? Do you not find camaraderie in these things?
The best way Vesk know how to express that is mutual combat. So here we are, and now Kuzan is going to use. He's kind of far away, so let's use our new thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he is going to use Stellar Rush.
Okay.
And there we are. So here's how we're going to do this. 2 strides.
Okay.
No, whoa, right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then my second stride here. That path is the path of his stellar rush. Everything behind me is concealed to the slug.
Oh. Nice. That's a DC 5 flat check.
Can we see through it?
No, it's also concealed.
I
Okay.
think it only lasts for one round, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Actually, it says creatures on the opposite side, so I think we can see through it, actually.
Huh.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
It gives the specific line. It says creatures on each side of the squares are concealed. Oh, no. So no, I read it wrong. So yes, it is concealed for both of us.
Okay. And then I am going to use my third action to take my strike with my spear.
Okay, and if you're standing in the line, it's not affected.
T for target. There you go. And I clicked on the slug by mistake.
I am the slug.
And there we go.
Okay. So, Kuzan's gonna jump up at this thing because it's 10 feet in the air, and meh. I'll say that was part of the stellar rush. He just gets up there. Go ahead and roll damage. Ooh, piercing damage.
Black plus 5 damage is a lot for level 1. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Us shooting people can only dream of it.
Yeah.
Well, you shooting people give him even more damage.
Oh yes, because of get 'em.
Oh, I also forgot it is suppressed because of
Oh yeah, it
Because
would
of crash.
take 8 damage in total. Yeah.
Yep, 8 damage.
That is my
I
turn.
forgot. Thank you, Nick.
Meow. Yeah. I bite you. Take a whole 2 slashing damage as it bites your leg. And the third action. Take 4. Nom nom nom.
Alright, so 2, and then 4, and then I'm gonna use my reaction, and I'm gonna explode.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yep, Nimbus Surge.
Ah. Success. I take half.
Alright.
No, you take 1. You would take half normally, and then on a success you take half again. So you take 1 damage.
1.
Okay.
I'm flanking. Critical miss. And a hit. Take a whole 2 slashing damage. Veach is making notes that they seem to like the taste of Vesk. Axiom.
I'm going to go to here. I am going to killbot on Draken. If you are knocked unconscious, Kuzan will take care of you. I'm very sorry about this, but you are in the line of fire.
Wait, what?
I apologize first. It's fine.
Okay.
We're gonna launch it right there.
You know, Slade is a gentleman. He doesn't hit his friends. Failure, failure, success.
Right.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh no!
Right. It's not the damage that's going to kill Kuzan, it might just be the explosion chain reaction.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe they won't get low enough.
Oh no, this is going to be bad. I am so sorry.
I think the circumstance bonus to damage also applies here.
Oh, wait.
Only to the get 'em one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes one
Those
more
were
damage.
failures. So they take, yep, one more damage, you say. Just what I needed to die, you
No,
say.
no, not on that one. On this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the big one.
Okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
And
We're
this one
fine.
this one takes half. I got confused. Failure was the full damage.
Okay.
Yep.
We're fine. There you go.
Now they can explode under free will.
Now it's Slate's turn.
So I'm going to call out for Kuzan to get out of there, and then ready to do an area blast.
Understood. So I'm gonna drop you into initiative till after Kuzan, since I think that's what you're trying to do.
Yep.
Haria.
Could I also delay until Kuzan is out of there?
Absolutely,
Like
yes.
between,
Yeah.
preferably between Slade and Kuzan, but yeah, that works too.
Kuzan, you have such nice friends who don't want you to die.
Oh, that's so sweet. Let me not waste that. Kuzan is going to move.
Uh-huh.
15. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. I think I'm out of explosion radius.
As the DM,
I guess 10-foot emanation.
Oh, what'd you say, Nick?
I said I'm pretty sure it was a 10-foot emanation, so you're definitely still in it.
Yep, that's what I thought. 5, 10,
Also, the big
15.
one,
Yeah, probably bigger. Boom.
if I'm a betting man, it might take the building down.
Yeah.
I will take you up on that bet.
Get to about here. Kuzan is going to turn around with his second and third action. Take a deep breath. Supernova.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a 15-foot cone.
Ooh.
So it's going to end up looking like a breath weapon.
Oh, nice, nice. That fits your draconic bloodline thing aesthetic, or the draconic
gonna let me-
heritage.
It's not going to let me do the thing. Okay.
Do the thing. Let's see.
And it is not letting me do a cone. Why isn't it letting me?
It's not letting me do a cone either. This is a foundry bug. We found bugs.
No, they're slugs, not bugs.
I can't make any template. Children, this is awful.
Oh, God, that's...
I'd be shrimping so hard right now that I'm dropping Werthers on the floor. It's not poggers at all.
Those were definitely words.
So, just do this.
This mollusk not be happening.
Oh, dear. No. No. So, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, that was bad.
I'm pretty sure you're going to hit these two, so go ahead and give me the reflex save thing.
Okay, and supernova. Oh, there we go. And use.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Success. I want to live, children. This one takes at least 1 point of damage. It's gonna self-destruct.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Failure.
This one will take 1 point more.
Not sure of that because the slug isn't one of my companions who know my hand signals.
This one?
Oh,
no,
this
no,
one.
the one that deals the damage.
The get 'em.
Okay.
He's talking about the get 'em.
Yeah. The get them only works because we know each other pretty well.
Oh, understood. The slug's explosion does not count. I understand.
Yeah.
It's because I'm directing you to deal the most amount of damage and... Oh yeah,
Yep.
slug explosion, yeah, sorry.
And this one
That's
succeeded.
Kuzma's turn.
Takes half.
Did that one take damage
It did.
for the first one?
Not for the first one. Just for the second explosion. From Kuzan's explosion, no. I can still erase templates.
Okay.
Slate. The puppies.
Damn, these guys have been rolling so well for reflex saves.
They want to live, man. Life finds a way. It's time for self-destruct again, children. Take half. There we go. Haria, the end is near.
And
And?
primary target.
Ooh. Yep.
Yeah. If it's still standing after that.
It's a hit.
It's dead. No, it's not dead. Wow. Oh, it is dead. Maybe?
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
it
it
does
not?
its 10-foot radius, which is. Let's see here. Can I do it properly?
Is it its turn currently? Or...
Oh, this is.
It's
this
in
is-
reaction.
Yeah.
No, that's just the self-destruction.
Mm-hmm.
And the trigger is if it's at 0?
It is.
I
at
mean,
zero.
I think... Oh, it is at 0.
Yeah.
Okay. But then it will explode in place, right?
Yep.
The charging was... Yeah, okay.
Looks like Kuzan is just out of it.
Oh, baby.
As the building begins to topple.
Wait, it could roll 0 damage. It is possible.
Oh.
It is possible.
It's decently possible.
It rolls 2 damage.
2 damage. But the
I don't know if...
The explosion is enough to rock the house. There's fire everywhere now.
It's D4 -4 persistent fire.
Yep.
Yep.
Because
So no fire?
It's the weakness condition, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there is fire. It's not as bad as it could have been because of how professional Slate is. You exploded it in the best way possible. But now there's fire.
Realistically, only 2 squares of its blast touch the wall even.
Yeah.
I mean, the roof probably, but...
The neighbors are screaming at this point, and they're all out here yelling at Veach Veach.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of the fire first.
Okay.
Kind of check do you want for that? Survival?
I want a fire extinguisher for that.
I don't have one of those.
Oh, you best leave, boy.
I am a level 1 character. I do not have money for fire extinguisher.
At the end of the session, you shall be a level 2 character without the money for a fire extinguisher.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. No money.
Well, there's got to be, something that I can use. Can I do a survival check?
Sure. But you'll need materials for that. Like, are you gonna throw like dirt on it? Are you gonna use water, or what are you gonna do?
Each Feats really doesn't have any, of those smothering blankets or...
No.
Yeah. Okay. God, we don't have any fire suppression? Nothing?
Nothing
Okay.
yet.
Yeah.
You
On
wanna
that
build-
topic, of those standing right before Harrier, who's the fastest one?
Oh, it definitely is Myth 11.
Mithras, if you can understand me, anything fire suppression related, go.
Meh, 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 meh. And she takes a fire extinguisher. Meh, meh.
You have one on you? Great.
She just looks at everything and goes like, meep, meep, meep. As Axiom understands, like, touch the red flower.
No. Give me that, and I take the fire extinguisher from her.
Yep, go ahead and add a fire extinguisher to your inventory.
Beautiful.
I honestly thought you would need to get it first, but that's great.
Apparently she's had trouble with Veach Veach before.
Alright. Is that actually an item?
It is. It will have to become a custom item. It has 10 charges. So you can use that to put out the fire with 1 charge.
I certainly will.
Okay. So, administrators, your next daunting task awaits as you see this crowd of angry people surround Veach Veach.
Did we take care of the small one that escaped?
Tukar. Oh, nope, that's the wrong music. Oh, sorry. So, Tukar says, as he holds up a little cat carrier. Got it right here.
Oh, you. Is it alive?
Yep, it is very much alive.
Wonderful. Good job.
As Melidia comes forward and says, "What in the frickin' hell are you allowing here? Make this maniac move! I don't want to live next to him."
We will win. We have the means. Move Veach Veach's research facility outside of the traditional living compound. I am in full agreement that this type of research where people live is dangerous. We will be taking future precautions for heavy reinforcements. Project Instant Incineration, as well as other...
Some sound padding, primarily.
Yes.
All the while, Slate is considering options inside of his head. Slate, you believe that they can be used as explosive ammunition and grenades if you had some sort of slug launcher.
Fuck off.
I love it so much.
It is a legitimate item in Starfinder First Edition.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's good.
This is giving me ideas.
When you build a weapons facility that is capable of crafting items, Slate may have the slug launcher.
My goodness.
Tukar's going to hand the cat carrier to Veach and say, like, come along, little buddy. You gotta mosey on out of here. And Veach is going like, oh, well, at least one survive.
Yeah.
No
also,
more impregnation.
What?
Yeah, no more multiplication of the research subjects until improvements to the research facility have been made.
Oh, Veach, do very good job, he says, and he comes over and he nuzzles Slate's arm again. Veach, show you that they're useful. And then they're gonna go and do change of address forms and whatnot. And everyone's very happy with you. They applaud.
Yeah, like, I think right now is not quite... we are not quite able yet to have him move out, but until he's moved out, at least more explosive experiments should be put on hold.
Maybe we should just not explode stuff?
Now, we're on an alien planet with technology and creatures that are unknowable to us. There's going to be plenty of more explosions, I assure you.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's entirely possible that these slugs might have exploded on their own if they started to live under our porches.
Didn't even know slugs had teeth. Hell.
He's all cursed up. Oh, Administrator! Oh, those look very nasty. Let's bring you over to the doctor immediately.
Yeah, okay.
Ismith 11 goes inside.
Ismith, that is not yours. Where are you going?
And she points,
What?
horrified look.
What is in there?
Thousands of babies.
Slugs?
Yeah, they're in the larva phase. They're just like little tadpoles.
Slate, if Veach is right, we have ammunition for a very long time.
Point of order, is there some kind of stasis we can put them in? Like...
Yeah, we're gonna need to reinforce this container.
I wonder if the little ones are capable of exploding.
We can find out if you give me 10 minutes.
Nope, I think we should reinforce this
Oh no,
significantly.
the crust of the earth. It is made of slugs.
Uzan looks openly disappointed.
Well, you have done a good thing here today, Ismith. I appreciate it.
Ismith, no breaking and entering regardless.
She just presses her face up against the display.
The creatures seem to react or move toward her in any way.
Nope. She's just looking like it's an aquarium.
Can you link me the 1E slug launcher?
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
find it.
It's a special material with the same name as the alien.
Well, let's get you back out there. We'll take care of this, Smith 11. And thank you for the fire extinguisher. Without your aid, who knows how bad this would have gotten.
And she does a little salute. Meep, meep. And she's going to go over to Vich's fridge, take everything out of it, and leave.
Just real quick, there's no embryos or anything weird in that fridge. Smith, come back.
What the fuck, Smith? You don't even eat.
Yeah, but her girlfriend does.
She's bringing snacks to her wife. Like, look what I found.
God.
So, Slate, their ammunition. Their ammunition rounds.
Yep, I see.
It's really fucked up, by the way. Like,
What? That's
Yeah.
cool Starfinder stuff. You don't like
Oh,
your slugs,
it's
children?
it's cool Starfinder stuff until you think of the implication of you're just creating a breeding facility to just launch living creatures at other people.
Yes.
Yes, it sounds like something the experimental colony would do. So I am all for it.
Yep. I thought
well-
Slate would really like it.
Is this a
Yep.
bioweapon?
Yes.
Generally
It is.
speaking?
Yes.
It is very
100%.
much a bioweapon.
Not in the conventional sense of like weaponized disease, but yes.
Yeah, okay, then there's only atomic and chemical to go. Wonderful.
It's considered a Magitech item.
Well,
Yep, it
this
is
was,
described as a combination of magic and technology.
I think Vich is going to bring us more trouble in the future, but if his research is as fruitful as these, I think it's a chance we have to take.
Yeah, also, Vich, very interested in this whole project of yours, but please give regular reports of what you're thinking about working on.
Oh yes. Yes, would you like one as pet?
I would just like information if you plan to make more things that might explode or destruct anything or impact your neighbors in any way.
Oh, Vich not mean to be trouble. Vich just wanted to do research.
Yeah, I know, and there's nothing wrong with the research, but just give us a heads up.
Your research is very important to us. We are going to build you a new, bigger, more fortified facility so you may continue safer.
Yeah. Also, imagine if somebody were to do research on whatever those slugs get fed, because they want to improve, how it interacts with our cattle. And suddenly it becomes toxic to the slugs. That wouldn't be good. So we need to communicate about such things.
Oh, okay.
Communication is key.
Yeah, everyone looks pretty satisfied with what you made of the situation. Did you think it was a minor event now? Like when you were first told about it?
Yeah. Just another day in a life.
So another week goes by, you do your administrative duties, you do your reconnoitering and everything. Kuzan, you can take back your full HP. The doctor patches you up within that week.
Okay.
Get your spells and abilities back. As Deidrian tries to do her things, and she says like, communications are out.
That doesn't feel normal.
No.
Excuse me, what is out? Communications?
Communications. Communications are very important, Administrator.
Let's get security out of the beds if they're in bed.
Yes. Tukar gets up out of his cot.
Oh yeah, he's still living here. I forgot.
You never fixed his marriage. Yeah, he comes over. Oh yeah, he rubs his eyes and gets a cup of coffee. What's up?
Comes out.
Oh.
How things have been going. It might either be something eating the antenna, or it might be a full-blown attack.
Is there any weather going on that would cause it first to discount?
So you can see outside the window. Very sunny, beautiful day.
My credits are on something eating the antenna, but an attack might not be unlikely either.
Shouldn't I just call Reese to repair the communications array?
Yes, we're going to take a look at it as well.
Oh, okay. You guys are really involved for administrators. We got lucky. Usually administrators are hands off.
If we weren't so hands-on, I imagine more people would be dead by now.
Also, hands-off is boring.
At some point, we might get some other fixers, like a B team who takes care of stuff for us if we get more to manage. But right now, your best interests are our best interests.
He's gonna go get Reese and Tachi if she'll come. Would you like to go over to the communications array now, or do you want to do anything else first?
I mean, I think priority is...
Yeah. Looking at the comms might be a good thing now.
There we go. There seems to be, the cause of your problem is up here with, these little drones that are working on your communications array.
Who the hell are all of these people?
Dead men.
Welcome, this bug-eyed man says to you as he says, like, you who have discovered the Spire, you who are the prophets of the new era.
You who are trespassing on company property.
We serve the culling shadow. This, the Chinonen. This is why we are here. We must call it. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just going to whisper, these people know more about what's going on than we do. If it comes down to combat, at least leave one of them alive.
Sure. So you were saying something, but first could you maybe please get your drones to not cut communications?
We must call the others. They must all know of the Spire.
Okay. Can you not do that? Please.
Yeah, like, if you destroy the communications, you won't reach anybody.
All right, so it sounds like you're trying to use diplomacy. Let's see a diplomacy roll. The DC will be 18 because these are fanatics.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Does anybody want to aid me?
No, I have a -2.
Ah,
I think you're the only diplomatic one here, being honest with you. Let's get a
okay.
skill, party skills
Our cult leader
overview.
might also help, but
I have a
he's
+2
not here.
to intimidate, but I don't think it'll be much help.
Oh no,
Not
Haria.
today. I will hero point that
Okay.
to at least have not an immediately insulting effect.
Yeah, yeah. So he considers your words and says like, Prophet of Shadow, you must understand. We are doing your will. By bringing more, you will have more.
Slate's just gonna like lean over toward the Axiom and whisper, do we want crazy fanatic cultist slaves? We could probably get them through this guy. I just don't know if we want them.
We want to be known as the colony that has crazy fanatics.
Fanatics are seldom good researchers.
They make good test subjects. They're usually
Tell
pretty
you-
willing.
Tell you what, you step away from the communications relay, and we don't kill you.
Ah, now that's intimidation. I'll take a DC 18 intimidation roll now, please.
Hell
aid on
yeah.
I attempt to aid with that.
Okay.
How about someone does it with, because I have -1 intimidation, but I'm the
I
one
can
that said it.
absolutely threaten the shit
I
out
mean,
of them.
I'm
And I
more
will
than happy to
make
be
me
aiming a gun at them while you say it.
Oh yeah, I'll give you a circumstance bonus for that. The +1 for having the huge gun.
Does anybody want to give me some aid? I can do it 50% of the time if I'm aided.
I will
Probably.
aid.
Yeah, done.
Give yourself a +1 circumstance bonus in addition to the other thing.
Do I need to do blind or open for my aid check?
A check is always DC 15. It is always out in the open, sir.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
And
that's
aided,
a
that's
+2.
A +2. Hell,
Cause he
hell yeah.
yeah, he did it. Oh, I like the modifier, the BFG.
Let's hope.
Where do you
That
think
I
I got
don't
that
roll
image
a
I used
1.
to say what it looks like?
What am
Nope.
I rolling today?
No.
Just go away.
Can
We
I
have
give him my hero point?
If you wish, yeah. I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah, take it.
Okay.
Ada did.
This will be
What the fuck?
Haria, what's going on today?
Haria is tired.
So, Haria is just like, please, I've been exploding
Get out
so
of
long.
here.
Get out of here.
It will be a tourism site. You just don't.
You don't understand, Administrator. You, the Prophet of Shadow, should know better than us as they begin chanting the Zirconian.
Which might impregnate you.
What?
No, wait, that's the other one.
He's not sure
not
how
allowed.
to respond.
Now, if we take you alive, I'm gonna let Beach impregnate you with something.
They just look at each other like I've never been threatened in this fashion before. What do we do? How do we respond? So now it's a standstill.
You crap down and you walk away. Just
They've been
walk
stun
away.
locked by a statement.
How would you react to that, honestly?
No, seriously, like, please go away.
We can't. The shadow will return, and we need to be here.
You can absolutely do it. Your legs still work.
Just walk
Now.
away.
Also, if the shadow comes, it will take the entire world with us. You could do it like one continent away.
You know, and he looks with a firm understanding and a smile. You know. Tell us more. Tell us more about the culling and of the destruction of the entire world and how many lives will be lost. We are here for it.
Kuzan immediately forms his solar weapon.
And they take out their guns and say, like, very well, if you wish the culling to begin now, it shall.
Oh boy. This is a lot of creatures.
It is. This is the moment where you prove yourself as administrators and that your success hasn't been a fluke.
All right, let's not TPK here, guys.
I have assumed that it has been probably a minute where we have stun locked them. That's a lot of people.
It is.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. And we don't have Zunar here for healing, so be very careful.
I thought Zunar was going to be here. I was told he was going to be here.
Yeah, this is going to be tough, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Oh, Alton says, you guys need to put more training into social skills next level, if you make it there.
Hey, do you want to look at my social skills?
Yeah, Harya's great. She's just not rolling well.
Also, newsflash, I have rolled a 5 again.
Oh no. What's happening?
I'm expecting 3 20s in the next turn.
I hope so. I really hope so. Slate, you were itching.
Kuzan needs to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
Slate was itching for that fight, saying they were all dead man. I think it's only appropriate that he does go first. The classic opener.
Oh, good.
Range increment 50. Perfect.
Schmack. Critical failure.
Oh, baby. That's great. Roll high.
First I'm depressed, and then I'm suppressed.
Not bad.
Yeah.
He takes...
It wasn't a 5.
It could have been 2 damage.
It could have been 1.
The double. The trouble. A just succumbs!
Oh.
Slate blasts him into nothing.
I don't know what I was worried about. In that case...
The more you kill, the more powerful I become, the spire signifier says, raising his staff. Axiom.
Alright, well, we're gonna do something super simple. We're gonna give Killbot and 2 actions to move to here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to throw out a Dragon Breath. Oh no, I can't hit both. Oh no, I can hit both. There you go.
Nope.
Nope. And he's out. All right. Yeah, he's out. That's fine. We're just gonna hit. Yeah, we're gonna just hit the 1, then try to knock him out. So reflex save, please.
Yep. And by knockout, you mean kill, right?
Well,
Success.
it's his fault for, you know.
You know, he chose to join a cult. He could have joined a club.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
One extra thing, Bramble, is primary target an extra action?
No.
Primary target is your reaction. It's like punitive strike for melee combat bullies.
Yeah, because I can't find anything that says it's like it takes any action.
No,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure when
happens.
I played. Yeah, it's part of your soldier class. You can choose a target out of your area of fire every time you do it to be your primary target of the area of fire, allowing you to fire again.
Like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
So as long as you're within range, you can shoot it.
And I have ammo.
Yeah.
So if you want to.
I'll have spent the ammo to hit that guy.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh no!
No.
What's with the ones today, guys?
Ah, well.
Oh yeah, and that's the end of my turn. Sorry.
Okay. A repair drone. Nope. It
doesn't work anymore. I was doing it all night the other day.
I just picture when you use the kill bot or whatever the upgrade is on your automaton, the eyes just go red every time.
Blue to red. Yeah, that's good.
They're coming over for your drone.
No, thank you.
Going to repair him.
Okay.
Spire Seeker is going to target Draken.
Yep.
With the laser pistol.
Yep.
For 3 whole fire damage. Second attack, a miss. Third attack, a critical miss. This one's going to shout something about, like, I live because the culling shadow chose me. The other one was weak. Crit miss. Miss. I said I was strong. I didn't say it was good aim. 5 fire damage.
Is the second one at map? I don't see it.
Multiple attack penalty, -5. Yes.
Okay, it doesn't show for us, I guess. Got it.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. And the last attack on Draken. A miss. Kuzan.
Kuzan is going to... Yep. Kuzan is going to use Stellar Rush.
Okay.
Plus 10 circumstance bonus for me.
Hopefully you can see that the drones are elevated.
Yes. And Stellar. Does it have an effect on it? No. Okay. Just making sure. Is this like difficult terrain here? These
it's a bush. It's a potted plant. And that's a stone bench. But all I had were couches. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Like, is that difficult terrain for me though?
No, you could just pop over it like Slate did.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah.
This ain't the forest. You ain't no druid.
30, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
A bush is on fire now, thanks to Kuzan.
And Kuzan is going to manhandle this one here.
Don't impregnate me, please.
What? Don't be weird, niece. Kuzan stab.
Oh no. I mean, okay, technically the sword is within his body now. Does that count?
Let's see the damage. You see this man as all the moisture leaves his body as though it touched hot lava, and he evaporates into nothing. There is only ash remaining.
Who's on? He had stuff on him. We need that money.
Oh, the stuff is still there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just saw it disappear and I was like, no!
I wanted dramatic effect. I'm sorry.
You're good. All right. Arya's up.
Haria, I
Okay.
hereby give you authority to roll 3 20s.
Thank you very much. So, with the first imaginary 20 that I won't be getting, I will be jumping through this bush behind the bench. And because that person, that spy signifier, is very interesting, we will get them alive.
Oh.
And I will shoot at them non-lethally, so we have the normal get them effects on them too. So you can now freely, non-lethally attack him. Oh wait, sorry, I wanted to ask first, does he look undead?
You tell me.
A little bit gaunt there. Sunken eyes.
He looks like an edgelord. Okay. I'll still try the non-lethal shot.
Okay, I'll put the
That's
get 'em.
experimental.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, is he immune to non-lethal damage?
He is not.
Very good, shoot him, but not too much.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I will roll a 20, so let's keep shooting.
20.
Oh, nice.
20.
Good shit.
20.
It's still a hit.
Still a hit.
Yeah, good damage.
Meh.
Okay, and that's it for me.
Okay. Alright. This guy. He's gonna move right here, and he's gonna take a shot at Slate. Because you killed a lot of his people. First attack.
Uh-oh.
Oh god!
Yes.
The shadow chose me! Max damage for 12!
Or
I
is
didn't
that
roll.
half damage for 6?
What?
Nope,
Nope.
it's
It's double damage.
it would be 12.
It's
He just
fine.
didn't hit the crit button.
Yep. Enemies. But damn.
I'm picturing he was dancing around too much in joy from the first shot. That's why he missed the second.
Probably. Alright, it's time for the Spire Signifier. I think he's going to cast Motivating Ringtone on himself. So let's give him some...
Calling himself? What a
He's
loser.
calling himself. That's how full of himself he is. So let's get him some HPs back. As you hear his motivating ringtone, let's get that up here.
Is it Radiohead Creep?
It might be similar.
Oh no, the Dutch!
Spire Signifier and says like, what?
Oh, it's the Freaky Deaky Dutch.
I don't know if this Dutch you speak of.
Don't worry, Veach will introduce you to them.
He's gonna hide behind this bush.
We can hear your music, you idiot!
Slate.
So I'm gonna swing the gun over at the guy who shot me.
Okay.
You gonna roll a save?
Yep, I have to respond to somebody. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh,
10
nice. Good
10
damage.
damage, but
Hmm.
the shadow chose me. As you see
To
this,
die.
he just falls down all burnt from the plasma and everything, his face and his chest. Completely burned.
You have 1 action left, right?
I do. I don't know what to do with it though.
Recall knowledge.
Sure.
I think you're still allowed to shoot normally.
No, not with this gun.
You aren't?
No,
It's
only
unwieldy.
with primary. Only with primary fire or primary target.
Ah,
It's unwieldy. It can normally only be fired once, other than the primary target part.
okay.
And
That's-
it only fires area effect, which is a 2 action. So
Yeah, soldiers have some pretty heavy artillery. Just wait until you give him missiles.
yeah, I'll just end it here.
Okay.
You know, I would love to have bought a grenade which would be non-lethal in this circumstance.
Axiom is going. Damn, I don't actually have the actions to do what I want. I'm going to stay there. I am going to set off a burst in the air to hit these two
Okay.
with the breath attack.
Yeah. Success and failure.
Wow, incredible. All right. And then I'm going to use my last action to get to here.
You the comfortable stone bench? That's definitely
Yeah.
not a couch. Okay.
He leaps over. All right, parkour, I say as I jump over the couch.
1 action. 2 action. 3rd action. By the way, these things have fire suppressors on them. If you want more fire.
Absolutely.
Sharp tool, go! 4 damage to
Yeah.
Drucken.
Yup.
Come down here. Yeah. For the flank. Sharp tool. 3 damages. Man's gonna drop his gun, pick up his chakram, and he's gonna cut a Vesk. You miss. Kuzan, this man has Xena Warrior Princess's weapon in his hand.
Well, you just saved me the trouble of coming to get you.
What is the fire extinguisher called? Because it's not called a fire extinguisher.
It
Is it a
called,
custom item?
It is called Fire Suppressor, but it acts like hydraulic push.
It's an action, not an item. That makes more sense.
Yep.
All right.
Maybe you put on
I imagine
Draken.
I imagine we might be creating some custom items along the way in this campaign.
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean like the slug launcher?
More obscure. I'm thinking about the body of several first book bosses I have carried around as legs. More to that degree.
Oh my god.
So first we are going to attack with the one-handed spear we have.
Okay. Are you sure you don't want to whip?
Yeah. Yeah, that
Oh my
works.
god! Why do you crave the blood?
That's why
Jesus.
that's why the cape is red.
There's nothing left. There's just ashes as you see Kuzan take the solar power of 1,000 suns and just evaporate this man.
So was his cape white when he first got it?
At one point, maybe.
There's been so much blood he doesn't remember anymore.
Rutaris is rough, man.
Yeah, he died due to massive damage at full health.
He's in this bush.
No, I'm not.
You can hear his ringtone. Yes, you are.
All right, how close are you? Oh yeah, you're definitely close enough for me to do something really dumb. So he's behind cover and he's hidden from her, right?
He is hidden at the moment.
Well, those bushes look mighty flammable. It would be a shame if someone were to supernova.
Oh no.
Remember, your supernova can be non-lethal now.
Wait a minute.
Thank you.
Was the non-lethal on that guy? He could be just unconscious.
No, it was.
No, it's on
it
this
was
guy.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so the bushes are gone, and he'll do his save. Failure.
It's going to be a D6 because it's a 30-foot option.
Let me D6. Yeah.
Pretty good.
5.
All right, and that is going to be Kuzan's turn as he just wheels around on this guy.
You're supposed to be the
for having exploded.
You're supposed to be the prophets of shadow, not the prophets of fire. Do it right. Use void damage. Haria.
Remember, anything could be non-lethal if you put your mind to it. Rip somebody's throat out might be non-lethal. Yeah, and let's aim for the abdomen non-lethally.
Okay. Oh no!
God.
There it is! There it is!
Non-lethally!
Non-lethally, she screams!
God.
I will you to survive!
He goes unconscious.
Yes! Second prisoner.
Who bought handcuffs?
These drones will go inert.
I got duct tape.
Oh snap!
Oh, they go inert when he goes down? Okay, that's good.
I forgot about them, honestly.
If they go inert, Axiom's going to go and pick them up, and he is going to repurpose these babies for later.
Okay.
The colony can definitely use some drones.
So this man has a data pad. You can add a data pad to your equipment with his prepared spells.
Oh snap! A data pad.
He has a staff and a dagger, and the rest of them, I believe, you can loot normally.
Axiom just goes around picking through dead bodies.
Ooh, batteries. Lots of them.
Just a normal staff, right?
Mm-hmm. Just a normal staff. Unless you want to
And
say...
what was the third option?
Dagger.
Dagger. Why does he have 2 melee weapons?
Because he thought you
What a
were pushovers.
It's probably like a super gnarly, impractical, like, this is my sacrificial dagger. You know, those crazy ones you see at the stores?
Yeah. The spellbook is actually a data pad. Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right, guys, it's time for you to level to 2 because you've gotten through enough events now.
Oh,
Hey.
baby.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I have a question.
Sure.
Are we doing free archetype?
Not yet, because you guys need to earn an archetype first.
That makes sense. Figured I would ask
Mm-hmm.
before we do anything.
I did this the same way in Crown of the Kobold King when I presented people with the Lion Blades dedication, and then no one took it.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yep. Everyone was just like, I'd rather not have a free archetype, and I'm just like, okay. So what sort of wonderful things will you get for level 2?
More diplomacy, if I'm not mistaken.
I am torn between 2 feats.
Well, you have 2 feet, so that's normal.
Either relentless endurance to, well, it's only once per hour to get some temporary hit points, or shot on the run, which is then 2 actions to move and area fire.
I think shot on the run would be more useful for your play style that I've seen.
Well, and helpful because dwarf, slower.
Yeah. Well, that's
more
what
mobility good.
That's what the jetpack and the rocket boosters are for.
I'm gonna do some coordinated fire. 2 actions, both me and my companion can attack. But the nice thing about that is I can spend an action to have my companion use his area fire for 1 action, and then do coordinated fire and have it do a melee strike.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what we'll go with.
What about Kuzan?
That is a good question. I'm weighing my options. Although level 2, there's not like a whole lot of options.
I've seen you murder kill people so many times now. There's got to be something to help you with that.
I mean, statistically, there would have to be, right?
So
Definitely.
is Haria taking the skill feat management material? Because that just feels appropriate.
I am absolutely not there yet. I'm
just looking through the skill feats, and that one stuck out as funny.
I will take a look at it.
Alrighty, guys. How did you like today's session?
Good.
It has been a pleasure.
Oh, good, good.
Absolutely enjoyed it. Also, I think I found my murder button. It
What's
takes
that?
shattering impact.
Ooh, that's a really good one. If it hits.
I think I'm gonna take tech crafting as my 2nd level feat, so we can start getting some fucking grenades and stuff.
The slugs were not enough.
I can't turn the slugs into grenades, can I?
Eventually.
Not yet.
It's either tech crafting or combat hack, and I am going to imagine that we're probably not going to run into tech creatures on this planet quite yet, so don't think that that is something I need.
Okay.
feel like getting the crafting stuff online, tech crafting, I imagine, will help us, like, later.
Alrighty.
Also, I gain 4 formula. I'm gonna get some grenades.
Schematics.
Yes.
Alright, I will have the drones ready for you, repurposed next time. I'll let you decide whether or not you want to switch out that fire suppressor with Draken or whatnot. I'll let you interchange the things you find from drones and stuff. I'll get slate stuff ready. I think next session I might have the ATV, the Taurus, ready, so that will be good. Enjoy your level. As you finish up communications here, Erzand is going to... I almost said Erzad again. Erzand is going to call you on your communicators and tell you that something else needs your attention. It has to do...
Job's never over.
Yep. Has to do with Derdrick this time.
May we sell the stuff that we picked up, or is that going to have to wait for later?
You can get 10% of the value until you build that special project that gives you 50% back, and Bramble will invent a special advanced project that will give you 100% back on some of the stuff, which is like a recyclotron or something.
Okay, we're definitely not selling anything right now then.
Okay.
Quick question. Which one is it? Is it because I'm not remembering one that gives us a direct trade thingy. Is it like a spaceport or?
No, it's not. It's not going to be the spaceport or the space elevator. It's going to be the armory. That'll allow you to take 50% of the equipment you find off of kills back. But for right now, you'll have to settle for the 10% Starfinder First Edition rules until you build your thing.
Yeah, no problem.
That is fine. Are we in... Can you tell us where in the timeline we are? Are we in month 4?
I think we're in month 4 now, yes, because this is going to be a very special event. This is going to be your political scandal!
Aha.
Wonderful.
I've worked very hard on this, and I hope you enjoy it for next time. It involves Derdrick.
Good. Okay. Do you want 4 more months?
I probably won't be able to help with that today, and I think we're far enough in the future right now.
Yeah, we're up to month 10.
We can skip it for now. Next week I'll expect at least 2 though, because I want you to finish out that
the whole
first
year.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's important. It's important that we get that first year done, and then things will start to flow more normally. So yeah, we can take today off for that.
Cool.
Alrighty, guys.
Thank you very much for running. I'm gonna just do some character stuff real quick and.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, I gotta decide on a skill feat.
Yeah.
Slugs.
Yeah, I'm a little bit quiet because of skill feat stuff too.
No sweat. Have a good one, guys.